So NYX's website, I'm not really sure what's happening. They gave me a coupon. It wouldn't, would not allow me to pass the payment stage because it was all free. I had to call them up. I finally got through, and they took a phone order, but never gave me an order number. I called, I think the end of last week, or Monday, and then they emailed me an order number, and that order number doesn't work. So I don't know what's going on, but because of all the crap I've been going through since their new website in September, they gave me a $20 in free shipping coupon. So I decided, I might as well use it. One of the new items that came out was a glitter glue for the eyes. They're tackier than regular glue so that the glitter will stick to it. And then other than that, I think I got the Whip Souffle in red and a purple eyeliner, because some of these eyeliners, the top comes off and they dry out, and I had one that dried out, and even though I when I closed it, it kind of revived again, but it kind of like shriveled up. So I said, might as well just get another one of those. It's free. But every time I check that order number status, it says that order doesn't exist. So I don't know what's happening with that. Very frustrated. Ever since September with this new website, it's just been a whole ugly mess. I got my six and change back finally from PayPal. And then, just a heads up, I mean, usually by now, or even earlier, usually before Thanksgiving, Revlon is starting to, bring out their new line items for 2016. So they came out with a couple of things, and I showed you the Velvet Matte Lip Gloss. Finally, HEB usually gets tons and tons of it before. They don't even have space on the wall. They just keep it out on displays. And I finally got a look at the darker red, and it's pretty. It's very pretty. And the sale is still going on, $2.50 off. And but even when I asked my family, because I don't know what the lighting at HEB is and all that, and I didn't feel like getting frustrated and buying it and then not liking it, but it looked a tiny bit on the pink side. Like I said, it looked like a rosy red, but it's still a pretty red. And then my husband said, it looks like a fuchsia. My daughter says, it looks like a cherry red. All of those are pink reds. So I decided not to get it, even though the $2.50 off is a pretty good deal. But they did come out with this new item. Usually what I use most here in Houston, because it's so hot, that seems to work on me, at least as far as drugstore brands, is the Revlon Color Stay. That's probably the only thing I will continue to buy from Revlon. So they came out with this 2-in-1, and it's $15 because it has like what do these call these I forgot what they call these kind of foundations. It's like a cream foundation, but in a compact, and it comes with a concealer. I mean, this is pretty thick. So I don't know. I'm not sure what you're getting out of that. But when you open it up, it has three. So you've got a little concealer pot and then a foundation here. For my videos, I use my Mary Kay. Mary Kay is pretty good too. When I go out with it, it usually stays on, So that's what I use for my videos, is my Mary Kay, because it was a little bit more expensive, and I'm down to like my last 2 tubes. But I really, really wanted to try this. I noticed I have more darker foundations, so this one is called Natural Beige. They all look dark, but I'm hoping this is a little lighter. I'm going to try this for the winter. So yeah, this was like $15, but there's a coupon for $2.50 off. You're getting 2 items, and foundation is just becoming more and more expensive, unfortunately. But I go through foundation. I usually go through foundation like every 2 to 3 months. The more I'm out, it'll be 2 months. The less I'm out, it'll be 3 months. So I think I've used up about 10 foundations in the past 2 years. I usually go through about 5 to 6 a year. So I'm gonna try this one for the winter, because I know they had the whipped one when I first moved here to Houston, and it didn't last as long as the liquid one. It like came off of my nose, I think, and where I sweat the most. Well, actually where I'm most oily. So just a heads up, I thought this was really cool. So you have the I think they call it pancake makeup, but anyway, it's like a cream makeup. So you got the foundation and you have a concealer, 2-in-1. And also when you open it, so you're getting about that much foundation, I think. Because you know these things can be deceiving. And it comes with a mirror and it comes with your sponge applicator. So yeah, just wanted to give you that heads up. So Revlon's already, all their stuff came out already. I know that, like I said, Wet n Wild's coming out with quite a few things, like the gel polishes, brushes, compact. They're changing a lot of their compacts. They're getting rid of a lot of stuff. Nouveau Cheap has like a list of, I think if you look at Wet n Wild 2016, you'll see the list of discontinued items, and some are getting repackaged. I haven't seen any of those yet, and I know that Milani's coming out with more of the matte lip, whatever you call it, liquid lipsticks. I actually went to a CVS and they were having a sale. With the sales and the coupon, I got 2 more of them. So this is like 2 months later, because I think these first came out in September-ish, or I don't know, maybe, was it for the summer? Maybe July-ish. And I went back like maybe 2 or 3 months later, so maybe like, yeah, maybe the end of September, early October. I walked into a CVS and they were on sale, and plus I had coupons. So I said, you know, let me pick up 2 of the colors, the other 2 colors I wanted to try. They really improved their formula. I got the red and the really, really plummy purple. So I got the really dark plum one that was very, very streaky, and the red that looked kind of orangey. On most people looked orange, but some it looked red. And so when I got home, I tried these on, and I was happy to say they improved the formula. It's not as drying, because lots of people complained that it was drying, and it is not you know, streaky anymore, patchy anymore. And this red looks very nice on me. So, you know, they're coming out with more colors. I heard, I'm not really sure what else they're coming out with. And then another heads up I wanted you to know about, I was made aware by one of my friends. She actually lives here in Houston. We've never met, but we became friends on Facebook and Twitter. And small world, she knows my brother. She worked with my brother. So she was telling me that the Walgreens out by her had all the Fergie on sale for half price. And so I just happened to stop by a Walgreens yesterday, and I couldn't believe it. The entire Fergie line is half price. I checked the website, and the Wet n Wild website, which they just updated in September. There is no Fergie on that website whatsoever. So I don't know if they've discontinued it, or if they're gonna make a separate website for Fergie. I looked it up, you know, tried Googling it, couldn't find it. And every single thing is on clearance, half price, and I'm wondering if perhaps they're discontinuing the Fergie line. You know, as you know, most of the Fergie stuff wasn't all that, and it's a little weird, because I don't know if it was just the spring, or could have been, I don't know, winter or spring of earlier this year. They came out with a bunch of new Fergie stuff, new blushes, new highlighters. Actually, yeah, it was for winter, now that I remember. One of the things that I was eyeing was they came out with these matte pencils, velvet matte pencils. And, you know, because of funds, I was like, I don't need that, you know. So I said, nah. But, you know, since it was selling out for half price, plus I get my daughter's coupon, I decided to get the pencils that I had been eyeing, which is like this lavender and this plum. And I was afraid that this plum would be too brown and that this would be too pink, but I was pleasantly surprised. This looks very, very natural, like a natural plum. It looks very nice. And then this one was actually on the purple side, so I was very pleased with it. So with my daughter's discount with half price, I got it for like $1.50. They're like almost $4, and they had them for like a little less than $2, and then I got it for $1.50 each. So I thought that was a pretty good deal. So yes, I picked them up. So I just found out about this like in the past week, so you might want to hit your Walgreens because they're selling all the Fergie out. And one girl I was reading, I don't know, Instagram, I don't know if it was the Nova Cheap website, that she got the 10 pans. They were during a sale that it was buy one, they were already half off, plus it was buy one, get one half off. So she got the two Fergie pans made out like a bandit for like $6. Normally for both of them it would have been 16, you know. So I don't think there was a buy one get one half price sale that I can tell now. But just a heads up, I was just really pleased with these. They do go, they're velvet, a velvet, from what I'm understanding now, because to me lipstick was always lipstick, lip gloss was always lip gloss, but I'm learning so much. I'm learning so much in the past, 5-6 years, that I've been on YouTube and doing makeup. And a velvet is like between a matte and a regular cream lipstick. And that's what these are. And that I can tell they lasted pretty long. So, just a heads up, because I mean, it was, by the time I got there, it was cleaned out. I was even lucky they had one of these left and two of these left, and these were the only two colors I was eyeing. So just a heads up, you might want to go check out your Walgreens. And I visited a few CVS's just to see what's going on there. All the holiday gift sets are up now. But I remember last year in December, the Milani line came out in December. So that's what I was eyeing, was the Milani. Because, they've become my new favorite. I've stepped away from Revlon and moved to Milani. And I wanted to see what was out. But so far, nothing. Just mostly all the Revlon stuff. All the Revlon stuff is out right now. And I'm noticing a lot of holiday stuff. But a while has holiday stuff in Walgreens and in CVS. I've seen L'Oreal holiday palettes. I've seen Maybelline holiday palettes. So all the stuff is all those beautiful Profusion palettes that you see. I know Five Below had a ton of them. They brought back all the pretty palettes that they had last year for Christmas. They even at Five Below, they had this like a palette for your hair, like a hair chalk. I could just see just going down and making a rainbow in your hair because it was lined up like eyeshadow. And I almost bought it. I said, I never really liked hair chalk, but I just love the rainbow colors that were in it, and I think I could just see this rainbow stripe in here. I said, you know what? I got my 120 palette. I mean, I've been trying to finish this thing for like 6 years. I've hit pan and finished quite a few, but these do the job just as well. So... And the funny thing is my favorite color is purple, and that's the least of the colors I've used in here. I mostly use like the reds and the oranges and the yellows. But I could get that same result with this. Like I said, you put some gel in your hair, get a brush, and just brush it in your hair and put hairspray on, So, but in case you were interested, as opposed to spending whatever it is, 20 and up for that plus shipping, they've got the hair chalk palettes over there, really pretty. They carry, usually, I don't ever see limited edition except for Fantasy Makers there. So you've got all your holiday gift sets out right now. And by the end of this month, they're all going to probably go down to half price or more if you decide to wait. So, yeah, I mean, waiting is hit or miss. Because there's times when I say I want to wait, and then it went on sale and is gone. So, it's hit or miss depending on how badly you want something. But they, got all the holiday palettes. And so what I'm looking forward to is Milani's new, more of the matte liquid lipsticks, to see what's going on with that. Physicians Formula came out with these gorgeous gift sets at Walmart. They're Walmart exclusives. And the gift set comes, they have 3 of these, and I really love this red lace bag, and so I got it for the red lace bag. These are $20, Walgreens exclusive. You can get it at Walgreens or online. But here's the trick. Inconspicuously, there's this little thingy here saying $5 coupon inside. I didn't even see that. When I got home the next day, try opening this. Oh my goodness. And I noticed some people were trying to open it to steal the bags, and I could see that it was starting to rip. This is really hard to open. But with persistence, I got it open. And the coupon is right there. You open it up and you show it. It's a use now coupon. So if you're gonna get this, I would suggest that you come with scissors, small scissors or something, to pop this open, which took like 5 minutes without destroying it. You pop it open and you let her scan it. If she insists on taking the coupon, you have your little scissors, you cut it off and you give it to her. So you've got a $50 value with an exclusive bag, and it costs you $15. Now this stuff I've already got over the years with my CVS coupons, sales, and stuff like that. So all I really wanted was that bag. I wanted that bag so bad. It's so beautiful, black with that black lace. So what I'm gonna do is give this as a gift to my daughter. Not, I'm not gonna be tacky and like say, oh, here's a gift, I took the bag. But it's my daughter. So I'm just gonna give it to my daughter, and I'm crocheting her a really pretty scarf that she asked. She said all she wanted for Christmas was the scarf, for me to crochet her a new scarf. So she told me what color she wanted. So what it cost me, the time I put into it and the love I put into it, it's priceless. So that's what she's getting. She doesn't know she's getting this. She doesn't watch my videos. So whoever in my family sees these videos, don't be a big mouth and tell her. So I give this to her and with the scarf. And I know she'll love it, and this, I'm going to start using mine next year. This is so pretty because it's nude, but you got the black to make a smoky look. And it's got the pretty, it's called Sexy Boost, as you can see. And it's so pretty. It's got, it's got a slip, lipstick, like an undergarment. And the shoes, really pretty with the little bow in the shoe and the lace, red with black lace. So sexy. So that's why they call it Sexy Boost. I think it's just supposed to make you feel sexy, but anyway. So yeah, I'm going to give this to her with a scarf, because that's all she wanted. So that's going to replace the bag. And so just a heads up, seriously, bring a pair of scissors, carefully take this off. Don't ruin it for anyone else if you're not going to buy it. Carefully pull this out. Pull out the little stubs, open it up, and take it to the counter and say, look, it's a use it now coupon. It doesn't say for your next visit. It says use now. So just a heads up, I didn't know that. I came home, I went right back to the Walmart, and I got my $5 back. Another thing you need to know, Walmart has changed their policy. If you didn't buy the item there, you cannot use the coupon there. So I was like, Walmart is Walmart. It's a chain store. It's not like it's a individually owned franchise. It's like a chain. But it started messing. They have this new system, and it screws up their inventory, they said. So I was like, what? Anyway, I was at my son's school when I did this, and so I was so mad because I didn't want to go out there. It's a 30-minute drive. But then I remembered I have to take him out that way anyway to his therapy sessions. So I went a little early, went online, and the way that they do it is they have to refund you your money and then charge you again with the coupon. So I could see how that messes up their inventory. Anyway, so they had like 3 gorgeous sets there of, they had the shimmer ones, the extreme shimmer palettes there, and the last year's nude they had with another very, very beautiful shimmer bag. So next year I'm gonna start using my Sexy Boost stuff.